Their new single Preach has been hitting the airwaves over the last few weeks and it's set to be a summer hit. Joining me today are Nadine, Frankee and Annie. It's the girls from MO.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's a big week for you. New single out.
Yeah.
So what are you preaching about? What can you tell me about the song?
Well, Preach is just a song for those people with strong minds, not easily swayed, have their own opinion, don't like people preaching to them.
We always like to put positive, strong messages in our songs, so yeah, this was definitely one of them.
Yeah, that's what I like about you girls as well, is that it all seems very positive and the song is really uplifting and summery and it's got a throwback 90s vibe feel to it as well. Was that a conscious thing when you became a group? Did you decide to do the kind of throwback vibe or did it just kind of gel?
It's what we grew up on, so that's what we know and that's what we wanted to put out there, and there was a gap for it, so we spoke about it, and it's literally in our veins, so that's what we want to put back out
We're doing the music that we grew up listening to.
And that's actually how we bonded and became friends, talking about the music that we wanted to do, so we definitely knew this was the type of music we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And you write your own songs as well. So what was the inspiration behind Preach? How did that come about?
We actually co-wrote this song with an amazing writer called Joel Compass, and it was produced by Star Smith, who produced Jessica Lynn Hold My Hand. So we all just got in the studio together and worked on that, and like Annie said, we always like to have strong messages and positive messages in our songs. So yeah, we just went from there.
Yeah. And there's three of you, obviously. So what is it like when you're writing songs as a threesome and then when you join other producers and songwriters as well? What's that process like?
We just hear a beat, go in the studio, we know straight away whether we can work with it. We love a hard beat, don't we?
You know straight away a song that it just stands out to you about, we want that song. Then we try and think of a concept, what we want to write about, and then
it's always good when you can find other people that you work well in the studio with as well, especially on co-writes, because there's nothing better sometimes than creating a song that you all love. And
you've been compared a lot to 90s girl groups like Destiny's Child and TLC, which I'm sure is a huge compliment to you. What is it about the 90s era that you like? If you could take something from those girl groups, what is it that you've used for MO?
We're always gone about melodies, don't we? The 90s R&B melodies we're absolutely obsessed with, like late 90s, early noughties, or like the old school J-Lo, Ashanti, Destiny's Child, TLC, Aaliyah. We're absolutely obsessed with Aaliyah. We take the melodies, also the style, like we don't really like wearing heels, we're always in like baggy boy clothes, boxes.
We love the whole girl group style from back in the day, where it's all sort of like
laid back.
Laid back, but then they're all tied in, like matching, but not too matching. But you know, if you look at them, they're a girl group. Do you know what I mean?
We started to try and do that a little bit, but just not too much that it's cheesy.
We always say we like to just be comfortable in what we wear, and that's another part of us. We just want everyone to be able to be themselves and feel comfortable in what they wear. Probably not going to be the girl group that wear dresses and heels, dresses and heels is fine anyway, but we just like to be comfy.
And you've had so much support from your peers. Nicola Roberts from Girls Aloud tweeted you girls, and you've had Alicia Dixon starting that girl group's rock trend. How does it feel to know that you've got so many people in your corner?
It's so nice, especially coming from other females and stuff, because we love to empower other girls and bring them all together. Obviously we don't want to exclude the guys, we love guys as well, but it's super nice to have the female support.
And also Perry Edwards from Little Mix tweeted you the support for the single.
And they've been so supportive.
So nice.
Jessie commented on a photo of us the other day and said we all look amazing. It's so good, like Annie said, to have the support of other women, especially like girls from groups.
From the girl groups.
Like it's so important that we all support each other.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people assume that they pit girl groups against each other and think there's rivalry, but it's not the case at all.
Not at all.
That's not how it should be.
That's not fair. I don't think that's fair, because I think girl groups always do get put up against each other, like we should have some beef, and it's never like that.
It's not easy for girl groups these days as well.
No. It's like all the boy bands can get on together, but why do they think girl groups can't get on together?
And you're quite versatile as well, because I know you supported Little Mix last year, and then you were just on the road with Tiger as well, and the US rapper. So what's it like having two different kind of crowds? What's the vibe like?
We just want everyone to like us. We want everyone to be able to dance to our music, enjoy our music.
Relate to us.
That's something that we've always been conscious of.
We don't really look at it as, oh, we're not going to be right for that audience, because we literally want to be able to inspire everyone from little girls to
grannies.
Grannies, indie guys, rapper guys. Just want everyone to like enjoy our music.
That's what we're doing. We always say as well, like, we are inspired by groups like TLC, Old School Ilya. So if you like them, hopefully you like us.
Yeah. And are you working on your album at the moment?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It should be with everyone this year.
Yeah. Is there anything you can tell us about it? What kind of vibe are you going for? Will it have the same kind of throwback vibe, or will you experiment with different types of sounds, like indie maybe, or rock?
I don't think, we can honestly say we won't be like experimenting with indie or rock. It will be quite consistent. We always do say that, because I know you can get albums that are quite different.
Bit of this, bit of that.
Yeah, bit of this, bit of that, but we will have quite a consistent sound from like pop, R&B, maybe a bit of garage in there. But one thing that is consistent with us is like our melodies and our 90s sound. So even if it's a garage beat, you'll still hear.
Yeah.
And do you have any collaborations in mind yet in the works?
We do, but not.
Come on, give me something, girls.
Give me the daggers.
We've been working with some great writers. Like we recently went to LA and we worked with James Fauntleroy, who's written like the biggest hits, like Rihanna, like Jay-Z.
It was amazing to work with him.
Yeah, and we actually did a track with Mustard, didn't we?
Yeah, DJ Mustard.
Yeah.
That was good, yeah.
That's amazing. So you girls are like cracking it over stateside.
We want to do England, so we want to make
We'd love to do our own headline show soon. That's always the dream and that's the plan. But this summer we're doing some amazing festivals. We're doing Liverpool Sound City, Brighton Great Escape, and a really
Fusion
Festival. A really good other one as well that we can't say.
Yeah.
Can you do the first letter?
No. Really good.
So would you say that you prefer performing on stage to recording songs in the studio?
I'm a stage girl, definitely. I like being out there.
Yeah. I like both, but touring is just that's what you dream of. That you dream of going on that stage in front of all those people and hearing them sing your songs and just travelling around and meeting new people, new fans. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm probably both, but like I love writing a song because I think so much can go into a song, and if you can really affect people with the words that you've written. But again, that relates back to stage, because if you've got those people singing back the song, they're both amazing.
Yeah, they're both completely different.
So you talked about the album. Is there a name? Can you tell me a name?
We haven't got a name, but we have always said that we'd quite like the first album just to be self-titled.
Yeah,
MO,
I think with the
maybe just MO.
Yeah,
classic.
Just sums you up. It is your name. It is what you are. So what about the dynamic between you girls? Because you know in girl groups there's usually like the feisty one and the wild one and like the mum of the group.
We don't have that. Like, I think how to word it. No, we all connect.
Yeah, we're all very similar.
No
We've got
mum,
certain things that like make us slightly different, but we're all very similar.
We've all got the same vision.
Yeah, all the same
we're so
vision.
tight. Like I can't stress that enough. Like we really are like sisters, and that goes without saying. Like
you need that. I think as a girl group, even if you had the best songs in the world, the best team, the best everything, but you don't get on, it's not going to happen. It's just not.
Yeah.
Give it a rest.
Yeah. A good thing for us was we were actually friends before we became a group, so. Yes.
The main ingredient.
Yeah, that's what.
Now you might be the main ingredients, but if there was a male solo artist at the moment that you could have in the group, who would it be?
Do you know what? I'm going to go with who we were just talking about, just because I think the new song is so sick. Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
he's so sick.
He'd be good.
That's an interesting one.
Drake would be good as
Drake
well.
was my first thought, but
Because
Justin
he could,
Bieber.
yeah.
And are you going by who you fancy or by talent?
Talent.
Yeah.
And obviously
Bit of both.
JB's alright.
Yeah.
And lastly, I hate to use the pun, but if there's one piece of advice that you could preach to aspiring female singers that are trying to come up in the game, what would you say?
Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Believe. Know what you want.
Yeah.
Stick
Know who
with
you
it.
are.
Know who you are.
Don't
let
let anyone
doubt.
put you down.
It sounds so obvious and simple, but it's so true.
And it's so important.
It's
as
just
well.
the few little simple things you've got to remember and you've got to tell yourself.
And there's so many things you can learn along the way, especially in this industry. That we have learned so much.
Yeah, you have to be very strong-minded as well.
Yeah, definitely. Know yourself.
Yes.
Cool, thanks girls.
Thank
It was lovely
you.
talking to you. I hope everything goes well with the single, which I'm sure it will.